And welcome to Ozarks Live. Thanks for joining us today. Cammie is with me. Good to see you again.
I haven't seen you in a really long time, I feel like. We've been missing, I guess. I've been with Joy so much lately.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Yeah.
So
and so have you.
It's, I don't know, probably been 3 weeks, a month or so since I've worked with you. Anyway.
I've missed you.
Oh, that's nice. You've had something that was supposed to go on, recently. And this is another one of those things that, coronavirus, you have to be realistic, and you've had to change big plans.
Change everything. So we have a week-long family reunion it's always end of July, beginning of August. So it was this week, and people camp out. We do dinner every night, big breakfast every morning, and we have well over 100 people show up all week long. Maybe on the weekends even a couple hundred.
It's a real big deal.
It is a really big deal.
Okay.
It's like been going on for, I'm going to get this wrong, but I want to say 130-ish years, give or take 5.
There must be some old people there.
Well, yes, and some new people and everything in between. But we've had to completely rearrange. We're doing a couple dinners. There's not going to be hardly anybody there. It's still outside. We follow all the rules. We can't do the big potluck like we usually do.
No.
So everything's going to be different. And so that's tonight and tomorrow night. And I'm just kind of curious to see, we'll have masks and all of that, but it's just going to be different, and it's kind of sad, but at least we're a few of us able to see each other.
Do you guys rent out a whole lake or a whole park or something for that many people?
It's at the river. It's on some privately owned land that's right on the river. So it's just big open space with a pavilion, so at least it's kind of covered if there is rain.
Yeah.
But
be careful.
We look forward to it. My kids look forward to catching crawdads in the river and everything every year.
Well, I'm sure it's great. If it's gone on that long, you're doing something right.
Yes.
But now you've got to take all of those precautions, and of course, family. It's still going to be great, whether you're 6 feet away from someone or 1 foot away. When you get to kind of see the family again, that's always got to be.
Just without the hugs and with all the masks, and I have trouble recognizing people anyway, let alone you slap some masks on people,
Do they come from all over the country? Is it that
Actually,
kind of
yes.
gathering?
A lot of us are local, but there's been people from Seattle and from California and some different places. Of course, that's a lot fewer people that are traveling that far, but they'll bring their camper and camp all week, and it's like a vacation for them.
That's terrific. So, that's a family gathering.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, but not this year.
I'm sorry, but I'm glad you can, if you're following all the protocols, I'm glad you're able to get together.
I am going to film part of it for all the people that aren't going to be able to come, so at least they can kind of be with us in spirit,
Maybe you should bring it in so we could see it.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. We'll see how it turns out.
All right. Now, we have a great show for you guys today to end this rainy week. Cammie has a few recipes for us, and she never shows up to Ozarks Live empty-handed.
Never. Plus, we get to catch up with Dan Lucy a little bit later to see what's making headlines in the world of sports.
Not to mention, I have a surprise for you guys today at the end of the show, but that's all I'll say for now. You have to stick around to see what I'm talking about.
And I can promise you don't want to miss it. But before we get to all that, here's what's on the radar.
Okay. I would be hard-pressed to say anything good has come out of this whole pandemic mess, but this might fit that bill. A pair of sisters who haven't seen each other in over 50 years have been reunited. Now, they have both searched for each other, for years, and although they knew each other's names, they couldn't find any contact information until now.
Whoa.
Bev Borrow, a 55-year-old medication aide in Fremont, Nebraska, was looking over her patient list when she recognized the name Doris Crippen, who had been hospitalized at Nebraska Medicine recovering from COVID-19. After communicating using a whiteboard due to Doris's hearing impairment, they quickly confirmed they shared the same father, Wendell Huffman. Turns out Doris was the first of Huffman's 10 children with 3 different wives. Beverly was the youngest and had been raised in foster care since she was less than 6 months old. So, after years of searching for one another, It was a moment of serendipity that brought the sisters together.
I have chills, Tom.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Doris says she now thinks of her bout with coronavirus as a blessing.
There you go.
Isn't that
there
cool?
You go. I love that story. I really do have chills, like all over, just from
Yeah.
listening to that.
Just total accident. There's her name on the list. Oh my goodness, and it's her.
Oh my goodness, I love it. Well, we all like when those tax checks arrive in the mail, right? Well, what if you found out that you couldn't cash yours because it wasn't signed properly? That is just what happened to 176 people in Rhode Island. Not only were the checks improperly signed, they were signed by none other than Mickey Mouse and Walt Disney. State officials said it was a glitch due to the signatures being incorrectly sourced from the Division of Taxation's test print files in the automated check printing system. Not to worry, though. Rhode Island Department of Revenue Chief of Staff Jade Borgeson assured all concerned corrected checks will be reissued within 1 week. Now, if those signatures had been real, the bad checks would probably be worth more than the new ones. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think exactly. Yeah, I can imagine that kind of surprise. I wonder if any bank or anything, they just put it in the bank quickly and the bank accepted it.
Well, and if I'd gotten that, I would have, thought it was a complete joke. Like somebody up in that department is really messing around, you know. So that's their official answer, but I don't know what really happened.
That's kind of cool. Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse signed my tax check. Oh.
Yeah.
Now, okay, remember the other day when we talked about the skydiver who lost his prosthetic leg while jumping? Yeah, and he had it returned by a farmer.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah, well, here's another lost and strangely found story. While she was gardening, 12-year-old Madison Cooper from Miscasset, Maine, lost her ring her grandmother had given her last October. Now, it was a ring given to Grandma by Grandpa before his death. And she was heartbroken.
Indeed.
But Grandma knew things like that happen, and it wasn't Madison's fault. Of course, no one in the family expected to ever see that ring again.
Of course not.
No. All right, jump ahead a few months. And lo and behold, Hannah Marshall, harvesting garlic in that same garden, spots something shiny around the bottom of one of the last plants she pulled up. Of course, yeah, you already guessed it. Yeah. It was Madison's ring growing around the garlic plant. Madison and the ring were reunited, and they both lived happily ever after.
Oh, you're bringing all these good stories today. You must have had a great week, Tom.
There are sometimes things that are out there that are so cool. We're seeing a lot of reports on all these wild animals running through downtown areas because there aren't as many people out and bothering them.
Right.
And they start, you get a bear running through the middle of Chicago and things like that. Yeah, but you look a little bit and you find just those really neat stories out there. They really are cool.
Well, they're making me happy today.
Yeah. All right. Coming up, Cammie's taking us into the kitchen for a healthy treat. She swears it's good.
It is. You're going to love it, so don't go away. Ozarks Live is just getting started.